As we continue our journey through Paul's prophetic list of the terrible times of the last days, we come to a word that is so dark and complex that different Bible translations struggle to capture its full meaning. In the ESV, it is translated as unappeasable. In other versions, you might see implacable or even unforgiving. But the core idea is the same. It describes a heart that cannot be pacified or satisfied. It is an unquenchable thirst, a spirit that is always longing for more and that can never say it is enough. What does an unappeasable spirit look like in our modern world? It is the restless spirit of our age. It is the person who is never satisfied with what they have, always needing the next purchase, the next upgrade, the next experience. It is the person who binges on entertainment, constantly needing more extreme, more violent, or more shocking content to feel anything at all. It is the gluttonous spirit that consumes food not for nourishment, but to fill an emotional void, always needing one more bite. And yes, it is also the bitter person who, no matter how many apologies they receive, will never be satisfied and will always demand one more payment of guilt. At its core, an unappeasable spirit is a heart that is trying to quench an infinite thirst with finite things. It is a profound spiritual sickness. We see a picture of this in the parable of the prodigal son. The younger son had an unappeasable desire for pleasure, which left him empty in a pigsty. The older brother had an unappeasable desire for his own self-righteousness. When his repentant brother was welcomed home, the father's grace was not enough to satisfy him. He stood outside the party, consumed by a bitter spirit, because he felt he was owed more. Both sons were suffering from the same disease, a heart that could not be satisfied. Why do we become like this? The Bible is clear in the book of Ecclesiastes. Solomon, who had everything the world could offer, declared it all to be meaningless, a chasing after the wind. An unappeasable heart is a heart that has forgotten what it was made for. St. Augustine famously prayed, "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our heart is restless until it rests in you." We are trying to fill a God-shaped hole in our hearts with things that will never fit. The cure, therefore, is not to just try and want less. The cure is to find our satisfaction in the only one who can truly satisfy. It is to drink from the living water that Jesus offers. It is to taste and see that the Lord is good. So how do we do this? We must starve the flesh and feed the spirit. We have to make the conscious choice to turn off the endless stream of worldly stimulation and to turn our attention to God's word and to prayer. We must practice gratitude. An unappeasable heart is an ungrateful heart. By intentionally thanking God for what we have, we break the power of always wanting what we don't have. An unappeasable heart is a restless, miserable heart. But a heart that has found its true satisfaction in Jesus Christ is a heart that is finally, deeply and peacefully at rest. May you find your ultimate satisfaction not in the things of this world, but in the all-sufficient love of your Creator.